from in Dedham, Massachusetts. All right, I am your wonderful, wonderful person, Justin, and I hear that in the background, so that's perfect. Working out great today, Jordan.
That's good. I'm telling you,
Great.
you know, and it's a day for miracles. I'm convinced. So
Yes, it is.
just adds to it. All right.
All right, so this is the and we're gonna start off doing some wonderful, wonderful things without a phone. As I wanted to have a phone today, Jordan, I couldn't do it.
They're overrated.
Yeah, I know. I wanted people to call in, especially our best friend Robbie.
Oh yeah.
I did want Robbie to call in.
You know, sometimes it's for the best, though. Really, some things are for the best.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want any delusions of grandeur to kind of to do with our program. So you know, it's a blessing in disguise. That's what I'm saying.
It is a blessing in disguise. So, you, Jordan, and everybody else.
All right.
Our last show was our first show. This is our second show. Usually when people do podcasts, and I've been listening to a lot lately,
Okay.
they go, well, this is show number 472. I ain't doing that. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing but a number, you know.
It doesn't matter to me. This show is going to feature a lot of things, meaning kind of, if I don't know how to explain it. I want it to be raw.
Bro, oh, okay.
All right?
Jeez.
Because people like to think script. I like to have a category. I want people at home to understand what we do.
Yeah, okay.
Last show I had a category.
Mm-hmm.
I had everything in categories. I had a script. For example, we did AFC Championship. Check that off. Done.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people read off of things, and I don't think that's always great to do.
Okay, yeah.
I think going back and forth as we have been doing over phone and everything, I think that works the best.
More organic.
More organic.
Like this coffee.
That I made is phenomenal.
It is absolutely amazing. So.
Thanks, baby. A lot of people who I have talked to, especially radio people, I have to get this off before we start anything. They're not a big fan of podcast. Podcast is over the internet. Done deal. Okay. Radio is going down. That's the way how I see it. There's nothing good on the radio anymore except the station that you and I listen to.
Are you kidding me? I love Magic 106.7.
Okay, well, I mean, but also you have satellite radio too.
Oh, that crap.
Well, that's stuff you have to pay for.
My Hyundai Accent claims to get that, and I listened tonight, and guess what? No
So, not giving any names, I spoke to a couple of radio people. They didn't think this was a good idea. I'm a big fan of this. That's all. Adam Carolla does he's doing an amazing job, and a lot of people are too. And you can either do it as a hobby, as a living, as a career. I want to establish a good company out of this, and I want you to know that, and I want everyone else to know that too. So if anybody out there wants to do something like this and have their own show, I have the equipment to do it. As you see, we're in my living room doing it. Just drop me a thing on Facebook. I'll make it happen, because we all got to come together as a team. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in radio, broadcast, TV, this is the thing I don't like. You need a degree in everything.
Oh, geez, yeah.
And I don't think that's fair for somebody's like you, me, or anybody else to do a show like this, or do a show that they want to do. Political, car, psychic. I don't give a crap. You know.
I have a degree. I mean, I got my elementary school diploma. Does that count?
But they want a degree in the field that you're going for, and I don't think that's right, because a degree is only a piece of paper. The knowledge and the capability and I just don't agree with it. So if anybody has anything that they want to do, please drop me a message. I'm not promoting anything. I'm just saying, hey, we can all develop this as a team. The company is called, just want everyone to know, it's called WDED, because we're in Dedham. Okay? That'll be the corporation name. And under this is the Justin and Jordan Show, then followed by blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Kick that off now. Done with that crap. All right. Talk about sports, because Super Bowl's coming up.
Can you believe it? It's already tomorrow.
I'm psyched.
This whole week has flown by, and I'm telling you, I think there's a lot going on.
Yes.
Especially as most things are. Did you kind of get the feeling though, Justin, that people are just trying to hype this up a little bit more than it should be? Or I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm excited, and it's come obviously just because of my affiliations to the world's greatest team, world's greatest player, world's greatest coach, obviously, right? But
Yep.
so it just feels like people are just trying to give a little bit extra. I mean, they're trying to make this Super Bowl interesting. We get our on the rest of what everyone else is feeling here.
Yeah.
And I know this is going to be like, oh well, Patriots are in this again. I probably coming from.
Let me ask you this question: Do you
sure.
think the reason why the Patriots are so successful is because they treat it as a business instead of as a sport? Meaning,
Ooh.
hey, listen, Edelman, you want $32,000 out the door. Next guy up. That's been the deal, and I think that's why the Patriots always been so successful. So successful is because
Successful?
I know, right?
You got to talk to Tom Brady about that
Oh,
one.
Jesus.
All right.
is because if you watch any Super Bowl, are the Patriots ever ahead? Are they ever ahead?
No, but like often. Okay, I was thinking about this too. I want to know if it technically is. It almost seems like it's great marketing. Like we were last week. All right, it seems like every game that the Patriots play, and this is regardless of Super Bowl,
Yeah.
it's an interesting game. But you coming from a business perspective, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It just seems like is it already in the stars? Is the stars aligned like that? Or, I mean, I think it's a great tactic. But that way, I like what you brought up. Do the more than a sport? Absolutely.
But more than any other team.
Of course, more than any team. That's why they're successful. All right. As business people are, all right. They excel at their business. I'm convinced that both Robert Kraft and also Bill Belichick. I mean, that's why they have the league the way they have. Because of tactics. It may seem cutthroat at times, absolutely. But because it's interesting, because if you notice, every year it's different.
Yes.
There's, I mean, the cast of characters changes. If you really get down to it, the majority of them change.
That's correct.
Probably Brady, Gronk, and a handful of others maybe are the only constants. You are going to lose some people, and
Well, they lost Randy Moss,
Mhm.
and people said, well, you're not trying to make it to the Super Bowl without Moss. Listen, Moss only brought you there once. Lost.
Mhm.
He went deep down the field twice. I don't know if you remember the play.
I choose to forget it, but
Twice. One went right through his hand. Could have got it. Second one, no shot. But
it's funny. He had a great regular season, and but when it counted, and I think you're right though. I think Belichick, took that into account. All right, can this person perform on the
But I also want to say, like, people are always,
Hall of Famer? By the way, he's got inducted.
Who?
Randy Moss.
When?
He's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
What, this year?
Yeah, this year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But can you believe who
Confirm.
got? I just want to give a quick shout out, all right? Just because I absolutely love this guy, Ty Law, actually. And hey, hold on, he's not. Let's not jump the gun here. He actually did not get. He was on the ballot, but he did not get the vote. But I don't know. One of the most actually this in the league, or actually on the team, just for that time being. He was part of that. Actually, Ty Law, part of that initial Patriots. Thank you. 2002 Patriots championship team, and absolutely just amazing. It was all around corner, made switch to safety. Really good player, but
but why did Belichick get rid of him?
probably washed up. I'm guessing. It was probably what's probably asking too much. But this thrive the way it has is, I mean, they're able to get talent, and they're able to get talent cheap. Amazing. You talk about that's another amazing Patriots constantly do day in and day out. I mean, and you had the player of all time, Tom Brady, taking pay cuts. He took a Wes Welker. If you remember, Wes can't get the ball in the playoffs. Welker, all right. Tom Brady liked him so much as a receiver, he actually ended up taking a pay cut. So, and if anything,
Of course he did.
these were, and that's why people were willing to come to New England as well in order to win a championship. Because that's the last thing on their resume.
Think about a player will sign for 1 year because they just won a ring. After that, they care about the money.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. In New England, you're not. I don't think you're here for the money.
If the Patriots win, okay? If the Patriots win, meaning Tom Brady, would be the athlete ever.
Greatest athlete ever? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think without a question. By the way, I think it's up there with he's up there obviously with like Michael Jordan. Very few people mention this, like Wayne Gretzky, of course, had an amazing run with the Kings in his respective sport. But I think about just this. I mean, it's over a decade of dominance. It's almost 2 decades of dominance. In a professional sport, I don't think so. And especially, and I think is the fact that this is, in the sport that it's in, this is in football. The game has definitely changed. Becoming faster. With physicality, I mean, people are bound to get hurt. How many times has Brady gotten hurt? He's only had, if anything, he was only out 1 season. In his 18-year career, he was only out 1 season. And that goes back to the highest. I mean, that's and consistently having the seasons that he has been having. That's a true test to his. Not only to his overall character, just to his durability. And as
Castle took you to 11 games.
And from an athletic standpoint, it's never been done. I love MJ. All right. I mean, if anything, was a huge fan. All right. The wear and tear, the physical wear and tear that these players go through, and especially at the quarterback position. In the quarterback position, you got to realize you can't even defend yourself.
Nope.
You're a bag, and the fact that
it's in your hand, you're a dead man.
No, absolutely.
You're not going to survive that.
Yeah, absolutely. But consistently doing what he's been doing for so long. Absolutely, greatest athlete of all time, hands down.
What do you think the Patriots need to do to win this game?
Win the Super Bowl?
Do you think they need to be up ahead?
No, that's what I'm saying. If anything, because they have shown that they can come back no matter what the circumstances. All right. That's what I'm saying. I think here's the thing, but I didn't know. Yeah. A fan of that 2007 team. All right. Yeah. We were used to blowout wins.
Last time you saw a blowout win from the Patriots this year? Have you seen one this year? Have you seen one this year?
No. See. It's like 35-7. Come on. That's a blowout. Well, we don't count Tennessee, but they're just working things out. Tennessee, all right, you know who their new head coach is? Mike Vrabel.
Oh, good for Mike.
Yeah, so
no, not really.
I'm going to have to Kikiyama, sing karaoke. Right?
Yeah.
It seems like the type.
Yeah.
But anyway, getting back, just what the Patriots need to do just to win this game. Obviously, Brady, I think, needs to utilize those running backs to the best of his ability. Which I'm sorry, but there's none better. Forget about the deep ball. All right, I think I would say see Brandon Cooks get a little bit more involved, but running some like underneath routes.
Just for you, my friend.
Thank you. I think that deep ball on occasion, I think it works. But I feel like it just more works as a decoy than anything else. Like if anything, I mean, Cooks has got the speed. I'd like to see him
Let me ask
and get. It's just getting separation.
Let me ask you this.
He needs to do that. He needs to become more physical. So that's another tool, another weapon for Brady to utilize during those underneath.
Deep past 3 games.
Yeah, he caught a deep ball against Jacksonville.
Yeah, but Brady had to throw it up there a couple times.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's what he does. That's what he excels at. I'd like to see, if anything, since he's going to win the game, obviously, just because.
See that sexy person over there. Yeah, yeah.
See Brandon Cooks make an adjustment for once.
Yeah.
Catch more underneath balls. All right. That's like that. How's that? Use your speed to the best of its ability, and please get some separation. I mean, they keep on running them on these goal routes, and that's only good part of the time. Obviously, people. That's like one of the easiest routes to defend if you're a cornerback in the league. All right. You know what? You speed. Just I don't know. Make a couple. Do some like in routes. Do some underneath, like I said before. Don't just like throw it up there. Just don't go deep all the time.
What do you think about Chris Hogan?
People are already. It's a. If you ask me, I love Chris.